Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? It's been a while since I had a chance to post a video with my weekly haul. I've been so busy with work and the New Year's. I hope everyone had a happy New Year's. I've had a chance to pick up some great books in the last couple of months, but it's been quite a big haul, so I'm just going to show you what I just picked up recently this week. I've been so fortunate that where I live, there are a lot of great shops and a lot of great dealers. They've had a show just very recently where I met a dealer that doesn't live too far from me, and I asked him if he had a particular issue, and I'm going to show that at the end of this video what issue he had in his back storage. He has bins and bins of comics, but he doesn't have a shop. So I was very lucky to be able to talk to him and found this issue, which is kind of hard to get. But let me start with Ant-Man #1, which was my favorite book that I've picked up in the last 2 weeks. What a great read. I really love the way they have Scott Lang portrayed in this comic book, not like as an Avenger or as a member of the Fantastic Four, but it's just as a person and a father and ex-husband and someone who's just trying to do right by his family. So I recommend picking up this book, not because of the movie, but because how well written this story was. Next book that didn't impress me as much was this Green Arrow #38 with Hal Jordan as a guest star. Whoever wrote this, I don't know if there's just a new relationship between Oliver Queen and Hal Jordan, but they did not seem that friendly at all. They actually seemed like they were fighting throughout the whole issue. It was an alright read. I wouldn't recommend picking this up. I thought it would be a better crossover. I was very excited to see Hal Jordan back on Earth ever since the last crossovers that he's had in the other titles. But yeah, it was kind of a bittersweet homecoming. Another issue that I picked up, the Rat Queens special with Braga. I have to read this book again because I'm kind of confused about the character of Braga. At the beginning of the story, she's a female orc. During the latter part of the story, he's a male orc. And then at the end of the story, she's a female again. I don't know what that means. I don't know if in this world, if you're an orc, you can just change sex willy-nilly, but it confused me. And if anybody who reads Rat Queens can explain it to me, please feel free to comment on this video. Another book is Green Lantern Corps #38. This one starring Jon Stewart. It was an alright story. I heard that they're going to cancel Green Lantern Corps and Green Lantern New Guardians pretty soon. Kind of disappointed about it, but maybe it's just about time to do that. The Green Lantern Corps has a very rich cast of characters, but I feel like they haven't had real great writers for this title for a while, and New Guardians, such a mess. So maybe if they contract it down to maybe one Green Lantern title, might just be better for now. Because really, if you looked at my other posts, I am just crossovered out, and that's what Green Lantern Corps, and Green Lantern New Guardians been doing for the last couple years. Crossover crazy. Another book that I picked up is Walking Dead 136. If you're a Walking Dead fan, it's a really good book. This is one of their weaker issues. There's not a lot of development in this. I don't know. I'm going to continue picking this up. It's part of my monthly haul, but I don't know. I know something's going to happen. This is a continuation of that Whisperers storyline. Last one is Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars fan, I would recommend you picking up this book. This book takes place right after the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope. It was an interesting read. I think if you're a Star Wars fan, you would be missing a great story if you didn't pick this up. Me personally, I'm not going to continue picking up this book. Just not going to make my pull list. But Star Wars fans, if you love Star Wars, this would be your book. Now, some back issues that I picked up. Let me move these out of the way. Picked up this one. Marvel Team Up 66. Spider-Man, Captain Britain. First appearance of Murder World. Action Comics 890. This is what I believe is an alternate cover with Lex Luthor as an Orange Lantern. It was a pretty good read. I enjoyed reading it. Characterizes Lex Luthor very well. Next book, The Amazing Spider-Man 529, First Iron Spider. Next one, Thrill Killer 62. This is first alternate of Harley Quinn. Now, because of what's happening in the Flash TV show, I started to pick up some key Flash issues that are modern. So I picked up this one right here, Flash Secret Files and Origin, number 3. If you go on Amazon, I saw this book still for like 15 bucks. Anywhere else, I'm seeing it going for like 30, 40 bucks. This is first Hunter Solomon. But if you go on Amazon, you can find it for 15 bucks. And I found this for 15 bucks. Next one, 198, 199, and 200. I do have 197. I just don't have it on for this haul in this video. But this is the rest of it right here. This is a Flash versus Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash. Another book that I picked up, this one right here. This is Thor 321, and I believe this is the first Freya. Next book that I picked up, Daredevil 176, first appearance of Stick. Then everybody knows this cover. I got this cover for $5. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #1. Pretty happy about that. Now, I mentioned earlier in this video about this dealer that I met at a comic show, and I asked him what key issues that he had back in stock at his house, and he actually had some that I really rarely see out in the wild. This one right here is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos #5. This is the first appearance of Baron Strucker. This book actually has me more excited than the last book I'm going to show. This book is never in the wild where I live, and it's very hard to get those issues before issue 10. My last book, Avengers 55, first appearance of Ultron. He had this for $125. Pretty good. I'm going to say it's about a fine, the most. Alright guys, take care, and feel free to comment on this video. Thank you.